Hello again, and welcome to the Friday Wrap for November 8th. It was a very busy week around Burr Ridge, as usual. There was quite a few things happening, both as far as the meetings as well as the events around the village. The Plan Commission meeting was conducted on Monday. The meeting lasted almost 3.5 hours, and the main topic, though, was the renovation of the St. Mark Coptic Church along 79th Street. That was a lengthy meeting because they had so many details to go through to make sure it fit the needs and requirements of the village as well as the residents, and they did a great job going through each and every detail. There's only one thing yet to be ironed out, that's the access for perhaps fire personnel on a driveway access road, whether or not that'll be necessary out to Garfield. But it's a beautiful facility, and I think everybody did a great job with that project, and of course with that meeting. In addition, the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners, or the BFPC, had a special meeting on Thursday to conduct personal interviews of potential candidates for new hires for the Burr Ridge Police Department. In addition, around the village, some other happenings were the Chamber of Commerce, the Willowbrook and Burr Ridge Chamber of Commerce luncheon was held at the Holiday Inn, or the William Tell Inn in Countryside. That was a pretty neat event too, very well attended, especially by the Willowbrook administration and mayor and police chief, and a lot of business people and visitors. And this week's entertainment, or should I say, speaker or event, the attraction was the Hinsdale South Choir, which did a beautiful job of singing some holiday songs, some Christmas songs that did a number of ones that and kind of ended with a pretty neat one. We even have some footage on that for you to look at. In addition, there was ComEd was doing some tree trimming around the village. I know they were across behind our building, and I think around the village as well. The one thing possibly new is a potential store in the village center. You might have noticed the one being built out across from Cooper's Hawk. I understand that initially that was going to be a spec unit, but the rumor has it there might be a store going in there, and I'm trying to confirm that. In addition, there was another great event in the village held at Integrated Project Management, where they hosted a kind of a rising star and a local celebrity, actually from up from Wheeling, Illinois, a young man by the name of Charlie Kirk, who is really taken on the establishment and the schools, the universities, by educating college kids on really what the truth is around capitalism and the value of business and their contribution to society, and really almost the moral imperative behind it. This young man, at the age of 19, has been on 62 times on Fox News being interviewed. That was an amazing speech. I mentioned last week about my tour of Hamburger University, or Hamburger U as it's called, by McDonald's on Jory Boulevard in Oak Brook. And I have to say that was a day that I'll never forget. Only through serendipitous meetings and of meeting a professor from Hamburger U while on a business trip and changing planes in Atlanta, did I meet this person, and she was able to give me a phenomenal tour of Hamburger U, which I think the connection, by the way, of course, is the CEO of McDonald's Worldwide lives right here in Burr Ridge, but having had my office across the street from there for so many years, I was always curious and wanted to learn from the tremendous things they do at Hamburger U. It was a 3-hour tour, which I got to go through the corporate offices and learn the unique things they do in teaching people teaching their managers how to run those facilities. And it was I took plenty of pictures. I would love to tell you about it in person one day. Well, that's it. Like I said, it was quite a busy week around the village. I hope you had a great week and have a great week coming up. Burr Ridge is, as always, a very special place to live, work, dine, and shop, to help us spread the word and prepare for the holidays coming up. Oh, remember, too, we have on November 23rd, we have Jingle Mingle right downtown Village Center. Thanks again.